Hello stock traders, I hope all of you had a fantastic day today. The market was nice and up, and so you should have had a pretty decent day as long as you didn't have a bunch of EVs. Boy, that was an interesting pitfall that kind of happened. But today I'm going to kind of cover and go through what happened on Tuesday and also do a recap of all the stocks that I traded and sold from the top 7 and do a complete review. And then of course I'm going to cover a brand new top 7 list for Wednesday. Looking forward to another green day. Things are going well. Today I finished up 1.4%. If you were following the top 7 and others from yesterday's video, you had a 3.02% gain. So you did better than I did. I got held back by a couple choices that I had. Workhorse really dropped. I was able to catch it before the drop. I had some other stocks kind of go down throughout the day, but overall, I'll take a 1.4% gain any day. Month to date, if you are following the top 7, you are following this list and you're following those insiders and you're a member of our Patreon, so you're getting good entry points on these different things and exit points. You should be at a 34.92% gain so far month to date. Year to date, I am personally at an 824% gain. That's pretty phenomenal. That's the best I've ever done, but I'm looking for more. I'm looking to do even better. So take advantage of this hot market that's happening. We're seeing a lot of stability now in the market, which is strange to us. There's a little bit less volatility, but tough times could be ahead. I don't know, but I don't think so. I think that the market should trade pretty well. Today, again, I did not day trade any stocks. When the market is up, typically pre-market, I will avoid my day trading strategy. And I just had a lot of bad luck of getting into a stock and having it fade the rest of the day. I don't know if that's ever happened to you. But when we have a day like this where the pre-market is way up and I'm already in my swing trades and doing well, there really isn't much of a point to having to day trade in the first place. So I had some different sales today from our standard group. I'd been talking about how I'd owned Workhorse, WKHS. Well, today I did sell my options calls. I sold it for a 180% gain, so I did that right at market open. I was really fortunate. But the main reason why I did that is that I think Workhorse can hit and probably will hit mid 30s. But I decided to sell it and take my profits because everything is dependent on that USPS contract. And so I don't want some surprise. And so I took my profits being up that much. You take your profits and you move on. That's one thing you learn with experience. The other stock that I sold today was MDGS. And this was a pick that was in our standard group of our Discord. Sold that for a 38% gain, sold my stock for that. And so, hey, that's great. I'll take that any day of the week. And I've had 6 days in a row of profits. And boy, that's fun when you can get that. My record is 22 days in a row. Hopefully you had fantastic gains today. I like to use Webull as my broker. And the reason why is I can trade as early as 3 a.m. and as late at 7 p.m. at night. I also love the scanners that are on there. And it's great for day trading and other things that I like to do. And it works for all my different strategies, and it's a good broker. If you are looking for a good broker to do business with, I highly recommend Webull. We have a link in the description down below. Right now you get 1 free stock when you sign up and 3 stocks when you deposit money, so that's a really good deal. I got some sales to report from the top 7 list from yesterday. One was MPLN. I sold it for a 7% gain. So it had been 3 days since insider activity, and a nice 7% gain is what I was able to get right at market open. And so I decided to take that. You know, you take your profits, move on, put it into something else, make more money. I also sold GSKY. This has been a great pick. I sold it for a 6.25% gain. But again, it's been 3 days since insider activity. So I decided that it was time to move on from that one too. I also sold ATRC and sold that for a 1.6% loss. It's been 3 days since insider activity. And so it was time to move on. You know, I get lots of comments in the comments section saying, why didn't you recommend XYZ? It's up 100%. I am not an all-knowing being who knows exactly what's going to happen with each and every stock. And see, that's the thing, is that you are never going to catch those crazy things unless there's some signs of that. And that's why I love insider activity so much, is because it is the news before the news. You see, the insider activity, it has to report to the SEC within 3 business days, or they can actually get in trouble with the SEC. So officers report that right away. And then, you know, they want to make sure that that reports and that investors can see it, because they don't don't want some investigation to happen with that afterwards. And so it is always the news before the news. And so that's why I like insider activities specifically. Let's get to the top 7 and others. We have so many great picks to choose from. If you are looking for a powerful group, a group of investors who are trying to help one another, highly recommend our Patreon group. We have a link in the description down below. In the basic level, you get access to all the insider trades and all of the updates and recommended entry points and exit points. As far as our group goes, that's in the basic level. In the standard group, you get lots of great investors. You not only get me, but a lot of really great call outs, and there's just a lot of really great picks and a lot of guys and gals with a lot of experience trying to help one another. All right, let's get going. The first stock we have is GTHX. This is G1 Therapeutics. On Tuesday, this was up 8.02%. My average in it is $12.38. And since calling this out in our Discord, it is up 10.58%. So very, very good. Glenn Muir bought $675,000 worth in open market. And analysts, believe it or not, have an average target price on this stock of $50 a share. So we would love to see that. $50 a share would be pretty great. All right, now to the top 7. That was the little extra one that we had. And there's a lot more picks in our group than just these, but these are some of the different ones that we're working on and have right now. Okay, number 7 is SPH. That is Sally Beauty. We've had this for a little while and it's done wonderfully. On Tuesday, it finished up 3.65%. My average in it's $11.06. And since calling this out in our Discord, it is up 10.40%. So it's been a nice investment for 3 days, I think is how long we've had it so far. Christian Brickman has been buying up shares at $10.94. Open market transaction and multiple buys. Analysts have an average target on the stock at $12.57, so there is some upside still left in this. But I think that those analyst targets are going to get updated here soon. I believe that that is way too low. All right, number 6 is TAST. And on Tuesday, this had a fantastic day. And I knew it would. The chart was definitely saying that this one was going to do well. And on Tuesday, this finished up 8.14%. My average in at $6.04. Since calling this out in our Discord, it is up 7.78%. And this is Carol's. And Matthew Perelman has been buying up shares at $5.25 a share. Why? Well, analyst average target price is $7.83, and there could be news coming out on this soon. You never know, but I think that this is a great stock, and I'm going to continue to have this one. I think it's really good. Number 5 is IHRT, and this has been a fantastic stock since recommending it. Hopefully you got in on this one right as I started talking about it, but this is iHeartRadio. Now, on Tuesday, this did finish down a little bit. It finished down 0.34%. My average in it is $10.04, and since calling this one out in our Discord, it is up 17.83%. Robert Pittman bought shares at $10.15, and I got it better than Robert Pittman, so I like that. And analysts have an average target on the stock at $11.25, so there's still some upside left. I think that this stock will really continue to do well. Number 4 is CAR, and on Tuesday, this finished up 3.32%. This stock has been on this list multiple times, and we have not really done that well with it yet, but this seems to be the magic time, and this is Avis Budget, and Kathik Sarma is buying shares again in huge amounts, really huge amounts. Analysts have an average target on the stock at $41.17. My average in it's $35.05. And since calling this out in our Discord, it is up 9.84%. So that is very, very good. All right, number 3 is RAPT. This is RAPT Therapeutics. And on Tuesday, this finished up 0.17%. My average in it's $16.75. Since calling this out, it is up 7.40%. And William Raythoven, director, bought shares at $16.22. Wendy Robbins bought shares at $16.09. Multiple officers. I love to see multiple officers load up. That is very, very bullish activity. I believe that this stock is way undervalued, and analysts agree in that they have an average target price of $36.17. So this thing could really move upwards, and it could double in price and not even hit the analyst target. So I really like that, especially along with insider activity. It's a really good deal, definitely. This one is brand new to the list, and this happened today and called it out right away in our Discord and in our Patreon group. This is number 2 is Pactive Evergreen, PTVE. And on Tuesday, this finished up 3.48%. And in after hours, this thing is really flying. It's really doing well. This one might be tough to pick up if you are on YouTube, but you might wait for a dip. You might get a dip tomorrow morning. And I would think you would want to get in on this one. This is a really, really strong insider activity. My average in it is $15.93. And since calling this out in our Discord, it is up 7.34%. So everyone in our group's up in it around 7% already. Hoogly Allen, director, bought shares at $15.97, and I beat you, Hoogly. An analyst, so I got it cheaper than Mr. Hoogly. Hoogly. That's actually the name. I think you say Hoogly. I don't know. Anyway, it's funny. When you're a stock trader, you got to find entertainment. A lot of it's a solitary life, okay? Okay, analysts have an average target on this stock at $16.94. Number one, and number one is very powerful. You will want to get in on this stock if you are not in on this one yet. This is a good one to get into. I feel very strongly about this pick, and this is COTY. This is COTY, and on Tuesday, this finished up 10.06%. I knew it was going to do this when I saw the insider activity, reported it right away to our group, and my average in it is $7.23. I went in it multiple times, and I probably should have just gone in it all at once because there was a really good deal on it right when the market opened. It kind of flushed down. But anyway, my average is $7.23 since calling this out. Everyone in the group is up about 3.64%. But multiple officers are buying up shares, and something big is going on because, man, it's a lot of different officers. It's not just one or two. And so now that we've had some reporting and also had some more insider activity on this, on Tuesday night, tonight, right before I made this video. So analysts have an average target on this stock, $5.50. They are so wrong on this. And I think that we are coming out of this pandemic stage where people are going to be wearing makeup again. And so I think that this one is ridiculously undervalued and a very good value for you to pick up. I do a lot of work for this list. If you could do me a huge favor, please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, if you haven't seen me before or you haven't done so before, please subscribe and hit that bell notification because we do one of these every single business day. My goal in starting this channel in the first place was that I can help other new investors and even seasoned investors who are struggling to make better decisions and to give them a good strategy that works. I've had a lot of success over a lot of years, and I know that insiders work, and so I'm just wanting to share some knowledge with you. Everyone have a fantastic day tomorrow. I really hope that the market is, of course, green. I am a perma bull, I admit it. Let's hope that we have a great rest of the week, and Raythoven out.